What's up, Cody Create Your Purpose? This is episode 10 of the Create Your Purpose show. I have a guest.
What's going on?
How's it going?
Good, man. Good.
This is Trevor. He's going to talk to us a little bit just about what he does and why he does it. So if you want to take it away, just give us a little background behind what you do.
Awesome. Thanks, buddy. So I appreciate the time, and we've been following your journey, what you're doing with people, what you're doing with friends out in the world, and after we saw what you're doing, I'm like, and you reached out to me, I'm like, this is a great opportunity to really get a message out to the world. So where I was at, coming from a job, I've been in the emergency services for about 20 years now, and it's a stressful job.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a really stressful job.
Can't even imagine.
Yeah, and I have good days and bad days, but altogether they turn out to be good days. But I was in a place, number one, for us, we know that health is so important. And I had kind of let my health go for a number of years, and after about 15 years, in emergency services, I just thought I got to do something about my health. Mm-hmm. Okay, and my wife, she finally broke me down, and she's like, "Dude, you got to get healthier. You got to do something." So, for us, we know that to have a really good life, health is number one. Mm-hmm. So I just started transforming with what I was putting in my body. We are built on what we consume. We are built on what we eat. So that was kind of where I was at. I had a really significant transformation, felt amazing, started sleeping better.
That's awesome.
And that kind of stuff. So the other part of that for us is really community.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And we look at health. To me, health is all encompassing. Mm-hmm. It's our physical health. It's our mental health. It's the community, the people that we surround ourselves. You're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with.
Absolutely.
So if I can put myself around more uplifting, positive people, such as you, such as Create Your Purpose, such as the whole community that is around here, then I'm going to do it. Mm-hmm. So that started to change for us, and we started to, just meet more people in that area, and we just started connecting with people. And I do come from a background where I've got lots of close buddies from my church, and I mean, we've got 3 kids. We're going through the teenage years. Mm-hmm. And if anybody has kids out there in the teenage years, you know how stressful it can be.
I don't, but yeah,
yeah. One day.
One day I'll get there.
But we live in a time where it's so important to have that community, and I find that with social media, you can almost get stuck behind the screen. Mm-hmm. You can almost, not put yourself out there and not connect with people. So I knew that community was really important. Mm-hmm. And just having that, being able to contact my buddies to, hey, can you pray for me? Can you just, send me let's send some positive messages. Let's go out for breakfast or something like that. So that is really important to us is community for our mental well-being and that kind of stuff. So as far as entrepreneurial goes, what we're doing, what my wife and I are doing, we started seeing, like, after my transformation, and my transformation really was I was able to release 40 pounds of toxic fat. And with all those toxins, I was feeling like junk. I just didn't have the energy to go about my day, keep up with my kids. So after that, people started asking me what I'm doing. And I just began to share. And the entrepreneurial side of me really just kind of flipped a switch. And I thought, man, there's something to this. Mm-hmm. And I'm 41 years old, so I do come from an age where I remember network marketing in the past. Mm-hmm. I remember what it was like. And I decided to make some changes on that and really change the face of what network marketing was.
Absolutely.
And we all share what we love. You get a haircut, you tell your buddies. Or maybe you're somebody gets a haircut, you tell your friends.
Yeah.
You get a new phone, you tell your friends.
Oh yeah, I would hope so.
You would hope so, exactly. Okay, so everything that we do, we share with people. We tag people on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever it is. So I thought, okay, people are coming to me now to help get their health in order. Mm-hmm. And I thought there's something to this. So, and just with the online age that we're from, we are, I've been having chats with people in the United Kingdom, and we're so close, we're so closely connected.
Well, social media has done that, and I think it's beautiful. There, you look at both sides of the spectrum. Social media can be good, it can be bad. It can be good because the people that maybe in the past didn't have friends per se, now have the option, and the options are out there to make friends with people that might be in the UK or like you have the audacity to actually get out there and meet people. The community is such a wider spectrum than it ever has been.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think it's important for people to not just say, oh my gosh, I have all these friends on Facebook. It's important to go from online to offline.
Yeah.
So
there has to be
meetup,
some sort of depth to
there's
a
got to be
relationship.
depth.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's got to be depth, and getting together with people, holding events where you can mastermind together and really like you say, for what you're doing, create that lifestyle that you want
and create that purpose, create that that community of people. Like you said, I love how you said it. You're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Create that community, and then drive that community to do things and go do stuff. And
absolutely, yeah. So that was huge for us, is we wanted to be around that community. The other part of it was having a stressful job, and I mean, for you guys watching this, think of what you do right now. Are you happy going to work? Are you happy commuting? Are you happy having your boss potentially yell at you? And you may not be in that. You may just love your job, and if you do, that is amazing. That is such a thing to cherish. But for 60 to 70% of the world, they hate their job. They truly hate it, and it's a sad thing.
Well, it's interesting that you bring that up. I asked the question the other day of I'm just so fascinated and so curious by why everyone hates Mondays.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it the day, or is it
9 o'clock Monday mornings is the biggest heart attack time.
But is it the day? Because a lot of people say, well, I just had I need a day of rest. But okay, but you had your day of rest. You had your Saturday. You had your Sunday. Yeah. So what do we have against Monday? Are we just not happy with our daily lives that we're living? Or I'm just fascinated by this concept that we hate Monday mornings.
Yeah.
It's just
I agree.
But that's where you spend 60 to 70% of your time, if not more, is Monday to Friday.
Absolutely.
Well, and a lot of people anyways. So.
Yeah, and I've been more open to kind of watching. I've been watching people commuting, we'll be stuck on a major highway, and you're watching people go by and looking at their faces, and we just look like robots. Mm-hmm. We've got to get out of that robot mentality.
Yeah, and I phrased a question a little while ago just about are you actually living the life you imagined for yourself? You're living your dream, because so many times that people walk by me and they'll ask how I'm doing, or I'll ask how they're doing, and they'll say living the dream, but they say it sarcastically. It's just it's an interesting concept to have that just that mentality. It's interesting, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's a huge thing. The other thing for us that we started noticing was time freedom. Mm-hmm. So I thought, okay, am I doing all the things that I love? And the answer was no. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't want to do some of the things I was doing, but I was stuck. It's again all encompassing. It's money and time freedom. Mm-hmm. So for time freedom for us, having 3 kids, ages right now they're 9, 11, and 13. My purpose is to spend as much time with my kids and my wife as possible. That is absolute number one. And
that it's interesting that you recognize that and you're not letting that hold you back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of the videos that we may do, my kids are with me, my wife was with me, and they are real videos. We love going to the cottage. We love having fun traveling and camping together, because that's just my passion, is spending more time with my kids and family. And I know that families are better together. Mm-hmm. Families work better together. And if there's anything I can do to keep families together, if that is someone's choice in life, then I will do everything I can to do that. So for us, it was time freedom, and it's so I have those conversations now with people that are coming to me saying, what is it that you're doing? First of all, how did you get your health in order? And I said, well, I changed the nutrition that I was putting in my body.
Which is important.
Which is totally important. And I'm not saying that you can't have those Super Bowl parties, or you can't. It's life is all about balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's like the 80-20 rule. And if you can't create that balance in your life, there's a problem. Mm-hmm. So we changed what we're putting in, and then we looked at the time freedom. And the time freedom was, how do I create more time freedom in my life? And time freedom for me, with network marketing and the way that it's going now with network marketing, and I'm on a mission to change what people think of when they hear the word network marketing. Mm-hmm. So, get with a good company. Mm-hmm. Get with a company that has amazing products that create transformations.
That actually do something.
Yeah, okay? And that you'll find is a perfect storm in this next 5 to 15 years for an entrepreneur. We live in an age where if you're entrepreneurial minded at all, you need to put in the work. You need to put in the time.
You have to do something.
You got to do something. You got to create the action steps. And I just had this conversation with a young girl on our team, Emily, and she is just like soaking up the information. But I said, soak up the information, learn about what we have in this global online age, but then squeeze the sponge. Okay? Don't just be a sponge of information. Squeeze the sponge and get all that information out and help as many people as possible.
And I love what you said about opportunities are endless. And, you know, like from a network marketing standpoint, like opportunities are absolutely endless, but like opportunities are endless in so many other ways. Like you can literally take the things that are in your house right now, take the things that you don't have, and sell them online.
Absolutely.
There's probably $20,000 worth of product in your house that if you say, hey, I want to go on a vacation, you can buy and flip that product online. It's just crazy. Like,
absolutely.
The money is there.
Yeah.
In your house. You just have to find it.
Yeah, we are focusing more, you know, we discussed before about a documentary that you had watched called The Minimalist, and you know, my wife and I had watched that, and it's like, I mean, some of the concepts in it would be tough with 3 kids and stuff, but overall the concept is living more of a minimalist lifestyle and not having so much stuff that you can't even use it, right? You got to have that minimalist lifestyle. The other thing for us was money. So a big thing that holds people back is money. And I don't mean to have money so you can flash it around, so you can buy the best car that's out there. I mean money so that you can have more and you can give more and do more. So that for us was huge. And we wanted to find a way that we could create extra revenue coming in and we could help other people do the same thing. So once we found that, we just started to rock. We just started to help as many people as we could, and we have those conversations with people about what's holding you back. If time and money were of no, you know, it didn't matter if you had all the time in the world, all the money in the world, what would you be doing? And they would tell us, and they do tell us, and we say, let's work on getting towards that with a model that can potentially work for you. Because the worst thing is having a passion and not being able to do it. Being stuck by your job, being stuck by lack of money, lack of revenue. To me, that's the worst thing. I know my daughter, she's 9 years old, she's really passionate about drawing and artwork. And I'm just doing everything I can to, you know, we're sending her to art classes to really build on that passion. But in the future, I want her to do and have a job that makes her happy. That's number one. Do and have a job that makes you happy.
It's extremely important.
So, yeah, and I mean, today I was cruising along and I heard the song Headley, One Life, and the words of that song, man, it just was like, I'm going over to, you know, Cody's place. I'm gonna just like, that to me, it was just like, this is perfect timing for this song because it's a great big world. And if you can't do the things that you love in this world and you're stuck, then, you know, partner with people. Look at all options that are out there. It's
one shot.
It's one shot, exactly.
Well, Trev, I thank you for taking the time to just talk to our audience about just everything that you're doing and just your heart behind what you're doing. It's extremely inspiring just to see your passion for health, see your passion for time freedom, just your passion for what you're doing. If you could ask our audience one question that you're just curious about, if you could ask them one question and phrase it however the way you want to phrase it, what would that be?
Well, I do ask this all the time, so I will ask it now is, are you doing what makes you happy? And if you're not, what's holding you back?